So why did I decide to put a podcast together and talk about Perth? I suppose it's because I've got everything to thank the place for. It's just a town to some people, or a city, whatever you want to call it, but not to me. Nah, I've ran about here my whole life. Started with nothing and worked our way up to being accepted into schooling, the scheme, running about with your mates, doing the wee BMX thing, into the workforce, and now we're into business. And I would like to tell the journey. I would. I'd like to show you the journey as well. We didn't start off doing well by any means. We started off like the rest of you. In the council scheme, running about with next to nothing. We were just bairns running about the scheme. But we always had a bit of a keenness for working. And it probably come from right early on when our mother and our father would take us to like the berries, the tatties, the raspberries. And these were like seasonal. So we would do the summer at the berries, and then you would do like the cold mornings at the tatties. And what did it show us? Well, it showed us that everyone worked at the time, which they did. And I'm talking like the bairns were there, your aunties and uncles, your grannies and granddads. We were all there, every one of us. And that showed us that no one just sat and did nothing. So it was kind of installed in us to get up and go to work. And now we know it's the normal thing, but it's not for everyone. We just took it. So we did a few things before we got to where we are, but we did start right at the very bottom. And I'm not saying we're much further from it now, but what we've done is we've stayed consistent, we've stayed disciplined, and we turn up. And that's daily. And that's maybe what's kind of pushed us into, feeling like we're not just working, we're running a business. So I want to offer the podcast to Perth. It might branch out, I don't know, it might. People might get interested from other places, but the invitations go outside Perth. It's entertainment for Perth, but doesn't just have to be Perth folk oriented. We'll bring people in and we'll get good stories and good journeys. Because like I said before, I concentrate on the better side of business. I didn't want to think about that stuff. We'll deal with that stuff when it turns up. But day in and day out, we think of the good side of business. So yes, I am a roofer. We do have an advice centre, and this is our podcast. We're getting a wee bit back. You'll get my full story as time goes on, but at the moment, we'll keep it short and sweet, about 3 minutes, and we'll get ready for the first guest. That's what we'll do, all right? So yeah, I want to welcome you to the wee podcast corner that we put a wee bit of effort into. Thank you. I'll keep catch you for the other side, but thank you.